Welcome to this beautiful college football setting. The sun is shining, the tailgaters have made their way inside the stadium, and they are ready for this matchup. Welcome to Charlottesville, Virginia, and Scott Stadium, home field of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one off.
Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Play action here on first down. Catch made on the right side. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. And the Cavaliers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Caught behind the line. It's Harris. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Cavaliers will have first and 10 here. And he keeps it. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Back to pass. It's Morris. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Washington State Cougars offense out there for their first possession. We got a quarterback here, Kirk, who's just trying to find his way, but the coaches have said they trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win.
Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. QB to the tight end for a completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
3rd down play for this offense. Press coverage now from these DBs. Can he make it to the marker? And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
To the air, it's Morris. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Virginia!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Well, so far, it's Virginia on top, Kurt. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Looks like Washington State will have the 1st down. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Using his legs, it's Johnson.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. On the move now. Finally throws it deep to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Turns it loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying for a touchdown here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. 1st sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Oh, and he knocks it right through. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. To throw, it's Morris. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They were handed great starting field position, but now it's 3rd and 10. Well, they have to settle for 3. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence.
That makes the score Virginia 10, Washington State 6.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick off.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Nice throw caught for a completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Wide open downfield. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Grabbed by the receiver. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Cavaliers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw caught on the left side. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Looking downfield, it's Morris. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Virginia.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. He got it. The field goal's good. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville.
And the Cavaliers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Second down after that completion. A short completion of the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Keeping it on the ground here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Wide open downfield. Tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Ellison. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
Here's the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be a return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back. It's Morris. Caught quickly. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The shotgun running play call. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. It's a shotgun run call. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Cavaliers. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. Washington State's offense back on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Snags the quick throw. Fights through the tackler. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Important second down play coming up.
Second down.
So far, it's Virginia on top, Kurt. We reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. The receiver grabs it.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. And the Cavaliers' offense is back out there on the field.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Second down play coming up for this offense. Grinding away on the ground. Fighting him off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
To throw, it's Morris. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And the Cavaliers lining up here on 1st and 10. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They keep him guessing with a run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They'll run it from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Handoff to the back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quick throw caught over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. It's a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And the pass is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And this one is caught. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Makes a quick catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Ooh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Washington State.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
They still need this extra point to top. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Virginia Cavaliers will take over first and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
First and goal, Washington State.
So the offense will set up first and goal here in this first overtime. And the call is a quarterback sneak. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Washington State. They jump on top in OT.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score. Washington State 27, Virginia 20.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. To throw, it's Morris. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the Cavaliers are in the red zone now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's up and good. He's got the field goal to put him up 3 here in overtime. So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. So now it's 1st down and goal. A great chance to win the game right here. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. So 1st and goal here. Can they punch it in and win the football game? The quarterback just sneaks it. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.